of it, and then we're obviously going to be right back in the thick of it again.
And I'm
swing of 34.4% to the Lib Dems, the highest swing since 1945. You know, this was a seismic shift. OK, so what was it down to? Was it Boris Johnson's leadership? Was it the sleaze, the parties? The country was towing the line. Jackie, what do you think it came down to on this one?
Well, I could say that to us, though.
You know, we've got it in the front page of the Mail today. Tories turn on Whitty. Chris Whitty is putting out this advice saying a number of people we're seeing, but we're not having that as official advice from the government.
Hi there, good morning. It's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the programme. So Speedo Mick and Alan Carr topless.
What more could you want on a Friday morning, quite frankly?
The looks from our contributors in the studio as those ULAs ran talk about this morning. I just want to mention, if I may, because earlier on this week, Charlotte, we were able to complete the Bottle Moments Challenge, which we set. Kevin Dutton is a psychologist and Rob Murray is a cartoonist. And during the first lockdown, they set up this challenge for Bottle Moments. So during the lockdown, key workers could tell them what they were dreaming about when they get out of lockdown.
It's a really special thing to do because it's a
cuddle. So it was really lovely to meet the children. Thank you to Worcester College, who made us feel very welcome as well. It's such a prestigious place.
All of them, yeah. What a special thing.
Sadly, it feels like we're sort of on the verge of needing more bottle moments, doesn't it?
We definitely do. Well, I remember they did one for us, and mine was a holiday, wasn't it?
Yes.
With Ella Rose, and I'm thinking, you know, however long that was again.
Down there, but not with my extended waiting for that opportunity. And I'm not sure whether we're going to get there this Christmas either.
Wait and see what happens, won't we? Jackie, Ian, Bottle...
Oh, so that would have been lively.
Helen Morgan, the winning Lib Dem candidate, in her speech mentioned Boris Johnson's leadership. Let's take a look.
Cause of frustration for lots of the public. We know that the police are where they employed AC10's finest, Ted Hastings, it was Superintendent Ted Hastings, to voice AC12, excuse me, not AC10. I've just demoted him. AC12 to voice a protest video, which they then planted outside the Metropolitan Police. We'll play a little clip of what they put together. Evidence that we're all looking at, and we can all see in the newspapers, and there's revelation after revelation, to our cases in court now from last Christmas.
Exactly.
Weddings that were broken up. People paid fines, and they said, we got fined for having more than 2 people in our house and just trying to have a Christmas.
Here, there's another one on the front page of The Guardian today. Prime Minister joined number 10 pizza party during first lockdown.
And then we'd be able to say that sounds ridiculous, but that feels like they're the rules that they have.
Why? No, absolutely. About what happens next with all of this as to Christmas parties. The Queen has cancelled her Christmas lunch because she says she wants to be able to protect Christmas for people. Dr Amir joins...
The health spokesperson should defer to what our elected members of Parliament and the Prime Minister have decided. I know it's difficult to remember, but that's how democracy works. This is not... I think the damage was done there by putting...
She actually...
the only one.
From representing the government later this morning. Also, do get your questions in. If you've got questions about Omicron, if you're worried about something, if you're wondering whether you should be going to a gathering or not, then get in touch, because we're going to be speaking to Devi Sridhar later on, and also Dr Amir, who'll be answering your questions as well.
Ian, Jackie, lovely to see you joining us as well. Right, still to come. In amongst the gloom, we have some joy for you.
And the main news you're waking up to is that the Liberal Democrats have won the North Shropshire by-election in a victory that saw Helen Morgan overturn a huge Conservative majority.
Losing a seat in what is normally a Tory stronghold will come as a huge blow to Boris Johnson, who has faced a series of scandals in recent weeks. Along with the rebellion on Tuesday from backbenchers unhappy with new COVID restrictions, our chief correspondent.
Well, that's our main news. Here's Sean now with the rest of you. Now, still ahead on Good Morning Britain, we're chatting to the chatty man himself. Royal Variety performance in front of royalty. You know, do you have to mind your P's and Q's and keep the jokes a bit less risky?
We'll find out exactly how did he get on. Speaking to Anne a little bit later. Right now, we're going to get news, weather and travel for you. See you in a bit.